Well, I think we've been very fortunate to be invited to this particular event with Microsoft. And I think what we really appreciate is the focus and the fact that we're very tied into this IoT ecosystem. So no, this has been a really good experience. For us as a company our size and scale, to sort of participate in the broader CES wouldn't be very efficient. So this has really been a very efficient way to not only build our partnership with Microsoft, but with the overall ecosystem that Microsoft supports. So we're in a kind of an interesting position in this overall Microsoft ecosystem, in that we're more of a horizontal player. We provide LTE-based wireless WAN connectivity. So we support a whole host of different types of use cases and IoT applications. So to be able to get exposure to a broad number of those other types of partners that are much more application specific is very helpful. In fact, we've learned, just in the past 2 days here, that some of the other application providers that are here use our technology as part of their solution. I think, there's certainly a very large opportunity in IoT, but the market hasn't necessarily moved as quickly as everyone would have liked. And so, because we provide this more sort of horizontal connectivity platform, and can provide security and routing control and device management, at least in terms of the network components, we think we can bring some simplicity and take some of the friction out of the marketplace. And what we've done specifically with Microsoft and Azure IoT Central is a really good example of that. So we've been involved in IoT use cases for probably 7 or 8 years now, and mostly in supporting of a variety of different types of kiosks. But I think in terms of preparing for the broader market and specifically for the partnership with Microsoft, we made the decision a couple years back to transform our business model to a 100% cloud-based. So even though we're very much involved in building purpose-built hardware, and this is an example of one of our routers, this is our IBR 1700, this is all delivered as a subscription as part of a cloud-based offering. So what we're specifically showcasing here today is a productization of an edge connector solution that we built specifically for Microsoft IoT Central, Azure IoT Central. And the use case that's being represented is through a partner of ours, a company called Sage Greenlife, that builds living plant walls. And so what we're actually doing here is we're delivering the connectivity against a set of sensors that are built into a water reservoir within this plant wall, which delivers irrigation to the system. So instead of having to manually go out and water this thing every couple of weeks, they're actually monitoring the health and the hydration of the system. And that's all delivered through a combination of Cradlepoint NetCloud and Azure IoT Central. This particular use case is just sort of one example, and in fact, Sage Greenlife has their own channels to market. They actually sell this as a turnkey package that includes Cradlepoint, but our technology lends itself to a whole host of IoT type applications. We do quite a bit in the branch and retail segment. So what we're working on with Microsoft is this whole concept of a smart branch, where we're not only delivering the connectivity framework, but we're providing a really easy way and frankly a simple developer environment to be able to build use cases that would support things like occupancy, temperature, humidity, air quality, those kinds of things, which are very, very relevant to the markets we serve.